dear, I'm really struggling with this tripod. It is just falling all over the place, so I'm sorry, bear with me. Hi everybody, Happy New Year. It's 2017 and it's gonna be a very different year, for me anyway. Always talk from my version of things of truth, don't I? So I've got loads to talk about and I have a list so I don't go off topic because I'm really good at doing that. So last time we talked, it was after my surgeon's appointment, and I have now found out that because I went and saw my dietitian, that was an interesting appointment, about where we were going to go from here, and she confirmed that I have lost the 7 kilos and I don't have to lose any more, but I need to maintain in order to go into surgery. The next appointment I've got is with the nurse who makes the appointment, and that's on February the 10th. So I go in then, and I need to have maintained my weight loss or lost more. We'll go into that a little bit further soon. And then she asked me questions, I don't know what questions, personal questions and things about the surgery and how I feel about the aftermath and things like that and how I'm going to handle it. And then if she gives the okay, because apparently she can actually say no, then there is a date made for surgery, and that will possibly be March. So it's great, scary, but great. So that's where I'm at the moment. Now, going into Christmas, I told myself that this is going to be my last Christmas, that I'll be able to eat a full meal and enjoy the bad things in life, because obviously Christmas next year I will have had the surgery and I will not be able to eat or drink the way a normal person with a normal stomach will. So in my true fat fashion, because us fat people, swear to God, we have all the excuses in the world to allow ourselves to go and fall off the wagon and totally dive straight into the cream and the chocolate and explain it away. So I said going into Christmas that I'd take the week off of Christmas and New Year and allow myself to enjoy it, because I was cooking Christmas dinner anyway, so in conjunction with my sister-in-law. And I really wanted to join in the festivities. I really wanted to drink some wine and have some fun, you know. It turned out it didn't really turn out that way. I didn't drink as much as I thought I was going to, so that's alright. DJ would approve, my son. He doesn't like me drinking. And it was quite strange really, because I allowed myself to eat whatever I wanted, and I wasn't enjoying it. Really, not really enjoying the food the way I should be, you know, feeling a lot of guilt. It is now January. I have lost track of the days. It's like the 4th or 5th or something like that. I don't even know what day it is. That's how crazy it is. When you're on holiday, you just don't even keep track. So it's well past the Christmas New Year week and I'm still not back on track. It's crazy. I am so worried, so petrified that I am going to put so much weight on that I won't be able to come back from it. So let me go back to the dietitian appointment. So when I saw her, it was a week after the surgeon appointment, and she wanted me to stop doing Optifast. She said that that was something that's not to be encouraged because it is an easy way of not eating, and it's a mentality that makes you lazy. So I get that. I am so ultra lazy when it comes to cooking. I hate it. I hate cooking, I hate baking, I hate anything to do with food preparation at all. Always been that way. I've never liked it. Can you imagine how big I would be if I actually enjoyed it? Because I would be huge, much bigger than I am now, because I'd be cooking and baking and eating all this stuff that I shouldn't. So I have a tendency to not eat, which, sorry, that was Chris. He just walked in. Thought he could do that. Anyway, so yeah, OptiFast is out, she said, and she doesn't want me to restrict carbs anymore. So all that low carb, no carb stuff, she doesn't want me to do anymore, being restrictive of any of that. So she wanted me to start eating bread again, and she wanted me to start eating potatoes, and for the last year I've been kicking myself and killing myself trying not to eat carbs, so to the point where we don't have bread in the house anymore. Nobody eats bread, nobody has toast, nobody has sandwiches, so it's really strange to start to incorporate that into it again. So she wanted me to start eating muesli again and having toast and all that sort of thing. So she, you know, limit the amount of meat and stuff to the palm of my hand, and carbs to the back of your hand, and then lots of fruit and veg. It was completely obvious to me and everybody else who's watching me that I haven't done this yet. I bought some Vogels because I'm not going to eat white bread. White bread is pure flour and pure yuck, and it doesn't do anything for me apart from giving me a stomach ache. So I've got some Vogels. I'm starting to eat Vogels. I'm eating muesli again for breakfast, and trying to do what she said, and trying to, you know, I've gone back on bargain box, so we're getting healthy meals through and preparing those, but most definitely not back into a routine yet of trying to really nail down my meals every day and making sure that I'm staying in a healthy, balanced way. Maybe it's just the holiday mode and that everybody's home. That could be it. It's really difficult when there's children and husbands at home who say, I'm hungry, and I'll say, go and look in the pantry, there's got to be something there, and then we just go and get a grocery shop that does a top up. We haven't done big shops or anything like that because we get bargain box in, and bargain box is five meals a week for 4 people. So that usually does dinner and lunch the next day because there's always leftovers. So, you know, when you're on holiday mode, you just graze past the fridge and the pantry, and you see what's there and you grab what's available. For me, that's not a good thing, because if it's quick and easy, that's me. So even though she said not to go on OptiFast anymore, to me it's so much better to grab a shake and replace a meal that could be uber bad with a shake than doing something really bad. Not to say that I've done that, because I've stayed away from the OptiFast stuff, but I have to do something about changing where I'm at and get out of this mentality of holiday mode and grazing food. Even though I haven't weighed myself, I'm too scared to go and do a weigh-in. I am petrified. I know I've put weight on. I don't want to. It's like denial. I'm in complete denial of the process, that I am sabotaging myself. I am falling off the wagon. I just don't want to know about it right now. It's so bad. Why do we do this? Oh my god. Anyway, so this is the plan. Chris and I are leaving tomorrow for 5 days away at Hot Water Beach in a cabin, just him and I. We're going to go and do a grocery shop on the way, and we're going to take some fruit and veg and the basics that we need and food to get us by for 5 days in a cabin. And apparently the only shop over there is a dairy and a fish and chip shop, so We don't want to be set into where we have to go and get fish and chips because it's the last thing I want to eat. I don't like fish and chips. They're greasy, they're awful. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to shop on the way, make sure we get stuff that we like, that is not too overly bad. On my return from there, then I will get into a routine again. I'm back. It will be the 11th of January by then. My son flies out to LA the next day, and he's gone for 3 months. My baby. He's done it before, so it's not a huge thing, but it is a huge thing that he leaves and I don't get to see him for 3 months, and I worry about him on a plane, and I worry about him in LA, and I worry. It doesn't matter if he's 25, I still worry. He's my baby. So I want to come back and set up a good routine, get back into the swing of it, and don't tell the dietitian, but I'm going to go on Optifast. Why, you ask? Because it is so much easier to get back into a routine of good eating by replacing your meals 3 times a day. For me it works. I don't know why, because it's so restrictive and it's so tough, but you only need 3 days to actually get your body used to it, and you go through the headaches and everything like that, which is normal for going on Optifast because it's so carb restrictive and calorie restrictive. It's like 800 calories a day, but it's so much better for me, getting me off the wagon and back into things. And if I go on that for a couple of weeks, I can go on to the maintenance side of things, which you start adding meals back in slowly, and I think that's so much better for me, and be able to go back into that next appointment on February 10th, and hopefully have maintained my loss back again and get some more off, because at the moment I feel like I'm ballooning and getting bigger and bigger by the day. What did I do yesterday? What did I do? I had muesli for breakfast, and then I had white buns with cheese on, so bad, with cheese and horseradish. It's pretty much everything bad that you can possibly do to yourself in there. And then I had leftover bargain box dinner, which was a pita pocket with lamb korma, coleslaw and tomato sauce thingy on it, and then licorice. That's my Achilles heel. I love licorice. So it was black licorice and red licorice. So I'm pleased to say there's no cashew nuts. She told me to stay away from cashew nuts altogether. I haven't done that. The dietitian I'm talking about. She said that a handful of cashew nuts is the same as a huge meal. So that put me off that right away. So I haven't done any cashew nuts, but I have imbibed in other things that I particularly like. And it's got this going again, which is the hand-to-mouth thing, you know. I just want to eat. And there's no real hunger behind it. It's just habit. So that habit forming. I've got to get grapes, because grapes does that for me, where I've got that hand-to-mouth thing repeatedly. So I've got to get grapes tomorrow, because that will replace that. And the good thing is, you go to Hotwater Beach, you're in the middle of friggin' nowhere. You can't exactly just pop down to the shop and get anything that you want to eat. You actually have to eat what you've got, and we're just taking over what we pick up on the way. So as long as we don't take anything really naughty over, we should be fine. Should be fine. Do lots of walking on the beach too. So yeah, I've taken a few weeks off, and it's going to come back and bite me in the ass. And I have not been weighing myself, so I said to Chris that I will weigh myself when I come back from the beach, and then I will face the music. The music will be bloody terrible. It'll be some bad Italian opera that's everyone's dying in. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that I've got planned going on. It's where I've been. I've been staying off the vlogs because I had to admit to this. Nobody wants to admit to this. Oh, it's such crap. And you know what frightens me the most is that when I have my surgery, I just cannot physically do this anymore. It's going to be impossible to sit down and drink some wine repeatedly and to eat anything of substance and get away with it. You just can't. So my habits of falling off the wagon are going to be not even there. You haven't got the choice, you haven't even got any kind of motivation. No matter how much you want to eat that bar of chocolate, you're not going to be able to because you're going to make yourself so sick that apparently you do it once and you don't do it again because you're so ill. And I just don't like being physically sick, you know, vomiting, and I hate that. It's horrible. So that would put me off. So the good thing that we've done in the last couple of weeks though, last week we went to Wairera Hot Pools up in Orewa. Haven't been there for years. And we went up there and we got there at 10 AM and we got a chalet, which is like, it has shade and it's got a barbecue and all that sort of thing. We took up buckets of food, like, you know, with sausages and bread and stuff like that. It's not good stuff. And we went up there with my sister-in-law Karen, her husband Colin and their daughter Leah. They bought food too. We were there from 10 AM right through to 7 PM. It's a brilliant day. So I'm going to insert a video here of the kids and us at the Wairera Hot Pools, and you'll get introduced to Tim and Eloise, who are my stepkids, who are Chris's kids, and they had a brilliant day away from devices, which was so nice. There was no phones, there was no computers, there was just swimming, sliding, eating and having lots of fun. So, and that's been the first time in a very long time that I've been out in the sun. As you can see, I am pale. I am so white that I'm almost transparent. So I just look at the sun and I burn. I didn't burn that day. I was slathered in sunscreen and I had a rash vest on and all that sort of thing. So, but everyone had a really good time. It was really good. Great day. So I'm going to insert those videos and those vlogs in here so you can see what kind of time we had. My battery ran out about 10 minutes after we got there, so I don't have any more footage than what's there. So how stupid is that? Where are we, Eloise?
We are at the pool.
Hot Pools.
Wairera Hot Pools.
Yay,
Tim! Yay! Happy!
Aww. So which rides are you going on first?
I have no idea.
I'm going on the hot pool.
That's no ride. It's cool.
It's hot.
And it's cool. What do I ride?
But then you climb up the ride.
Yeah. Isn't that the whole point of the ride?
No, you're going on the lazy river.
Lazy river? I don't even know what that is.
We need to find out.
You sit on a ring thing
I
and
don't. You just float.
usually there's a ring thing that you sit on, but you're not child. I don't know.
And this is a chalet
Chalet!
that we've got for the day.
Chalet.
And it's covered so I don't burn, and it's got a picnic table and it's got a barbecue, and we've got food and water and sausages, and we're just waiting on the Bobbingtons.
Okay, so Lisa and my dad are going out to put stuff in the locker, and I'm here to hold down the fort because you can't leave anything alone. So yay. She told me to do vlogging while she went, so I am doing vlogging. Well, we haven't done anything yet, and my brother has just gone into the car to get his book. So, yeah. I'm not good at this. My brother is returning! He is here!
Why are you filming me?
Cause Lisa wanted me to vlog while she was putting stuff in the thing. So what are you gonna do?
I'm going to sit here and wait for my stomach to be nice.
Your stomach still isn't nice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you rented the car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to be filming the whole time.
I wasn't filming the whole time.
Okay.
I stopped filming, then I started filming when you came.
Okay.
So yay! Yay!
I can get lots of footage of Hot Water Beach and how beautiful it is and our cabin and all that sort of thing, so, and try and vlog how well I've been with my eating. So, lastly, Happy New Year. I'm really, really pleased to see 2017 in with such positivity. Not really. I've been eating shit and doing shit. So, I'm looking forward to what 2017 is going to bring for me and my family. And I hope you guys have an awesome, awesome new year. And that 2017 is going to bring you loads of fun and loads of positive things also. So, stick with me. I'll be on and off a year as much as I, oh my god, look at my hands. Oh, that's so bad. Ugh. And look at this. Oh my god, that's like 3 people's necks right there. Anyway, stop being vain, Lisa. Have an awesome 2017 start, and I will talk to you again after Hot Water Beach, which will be in a week's time, and we will see how I do, and if there's better eating in the next week. Okay, see you later. Bye.